Friday night. What is up? Oh, Joe, man, Joe jumping right up in. Hey, Joe. Yeah, man. Hey, it's Friday night. Here we are. I pushed it back a little bit because I had a session today, man. It was long. It went actually, I was still doing stuff like as it was time to go live. I mean, I was seeing the clock count down to 0 to press the button, and I was still doing stuff because I just got. I had to eat, so there's that. Got done with the session. I had to eat, man. Yeah, it's an album project we're working on, man. It's the guy added another song today, so you know, now I think we're up to 14 songs on this album, man. It's pretty cool. It's gonna be a good record. I'm having fun with it. I'm actually recording. Well, I'm not recording bass. On all the I'm not recording bass on all the songs. Some of the songs are done by somebody else, but pretty much recording everything, man. Drums, guitars, vocals, everything. It's gonna be good. Hopefully he's looking to release probably by middle summer. I'm thinking more like August. But that's just, I'm trying to be realistic with it, but that's all. Hey, anybody got any questions, comments, or concerns? Hit me in the chat. We're here. We're gonna hang out for a little bit. Today I want to talk about some gear, man. I mean, I know we used to talk about businessy stuff and that kind of thing, but hey, let's talk about some equipment. Who got some new stuff you want to tell me about, man? Let's talk. Let's chat. Let's talk studio stuff. You know what I'm saying? So let me know in the chat if you got something to talk about. Joe, you got anything you want to say, man? You got anything you want to talk about? Joe's always here. She she the boss lady, so she's always up in here. I'm gonna go check my emails while I'm doing this because I'm waiting on something. Yeah, see, I can multitask. Oh, you know what? I can't, dude. I found this thing, man. It's pretty cool. I found this thing on YouTube. I don't know if anybody here on YouTube, because do y'all do like YouTube channel stuff? You got your own channel and stuff like that. I found some really cool stuff today. Or actually last night, and I looked at it today. Yeah, no, it didn't come through. Oh, maybe. Anyway, no, there's this thing on YouTube, man. It's if you guys have a YouTube channel that you work with, I'm going there right now. I'm gonna go look at it because it's funny, man. I don't know why I never noticed it before. You go to your channel, and it's maybe it's new. Maybe that's why I never looked at it before. But anyway, it's called Inspiration. And what Inspiration does is it's an AI, but what it does is it helps you build something for your channel by looking at your channel. The algorithm of the AI at YouTube looks at all your videos that you've done. It looks at which one, they're ranking, which ones are ranking highest. And then it gives you ideas for new videos with the idea of the videos that work for you and the videos that they want you to do, the videos that the algorithm of YouTube thinks that your audience wants you to do. So I came up with some bangers, man. I'm going to be working on it this weekend, but let me go there too, because I put it in a Word doc so I could remember it. But one video I'm going to do for the businessy side of stuff. It's called Audio Engineering from Hobby to Career. Bro, why did I never think of that? I mean, because this is coming from YouTube's AI, the algorithm AI, it's going to like push that video a little bit more. I mean, and that's kind of what I'm trying to do is get the ideas out to my audience, and also expand my audience. Another one's called Essential Skills for Freelance Audio Engineers. Dude, that's what we do. And we have skills, and we need to tone up on these skills, bro. I don't know why I never noticed this thing before, but it's pretty cool. I'm enjoying it. Just a FYI, if y'all do have that, go look in your channel content and then go to the Inspiration tab. It asks you to give it a prompt, and then it gives you some ideas. You're like, bro, that's awesome. That's an awesome idea. I'm gonna try that. Anyway, got a couple people in here. Hey, anybody got any gear you want to talk about? I'm gonna show you something. I got a piece right here. I'm gonna show you something. I just got a new thing. This week, and I'm kind of excited about it. I actually used it today on the session. Granted, what we're doing is we're recording scratch guitars for these songs. And what it does, we've talked about this before. What we're doing is pre-production. And it gives us a couple of things. It gives me the idea, it gives me the opportunity to find a good tone that I like, that works with the song. You know, we got the guitar players brought in 2 different amps. We have multiple guitar amps here, but there's 2 in the room that we've been investigating and using. A boutique, they're both boutique actually. But we could talk about that on another day. So what it does, gives me the opportunity to dial in different tones. And then of course I take pictures of the amp settings because I like that tone, you know. And then another thing it does is it gives us the opportunity to map out the song. Okay, we're gonna have an 8-bar intro, then we're gonna go to an 8-bar verse, then we're gonna go to a 16-bar chorus, where there's going to be a pre-chorus, a post-chorus, and then we can map it out. We find the tempos, we find the key of the song that we're going to work on, and so I can record all this. And we're using Pro Tools, so I can put all this information in Pro Tools. I also keep a handy-dandy notebook, you know, with all the written notes, because I'm like that, man. We use Trello. If you guys don't know what Trello is, it's a database where you can keep stuff, you know, and this is where I share with the other members of the band, if you will, the bass player and the drummer. I put the like today we did I put 3 songs up on Trello today, which are ready for the drummer to start to be ready to record. We're gonna bring the drummer in, I think Tuesday next week, and record drums for 3 of the songs. This is so far it's up to 14 songs. So there might be one more. We're still contemplating whether we're going to put it on the record or not. But so the drummer, I put these up there for the drummer to listen to, you know, and so he can be ready when he comes in on Tuesday. He's already got ideas of what he wants to put down. So it's cool. And then once I get the drums, I'll kind of mix the drums in a little bit. We also do scratch vocals, because I don't want the drummer to step on the vocalist, you know. So we put scratch vocals in there so the drummer knows, oh, don't play double kicks in this area because that's a bridge and there's vocals in there, you know. So that's kind of cool. And then yeah, we should talk about the process of recording, because this is an awesome thing to do. You know, maybe I'll do a video on that. I'm gonna write that down. I'm gonna write that down real quick. Y'all seeing me work now. Make video about the process. That's a good name, right? The process of recording. So that's cool. So yeah, I'll share with y'all on that. You know, anyway, this piece of gear that I got this last week, I actually used it today. Bro, I was gonna be doing I'm going to be doing a gear review video on it. Hopefully, maybe I can get that out by next Wednesday. That's the idea, is that I can get this ready by Wednesday. I just got to film some more of the stuff, but you know, but there's that. Anyway, this lights are distracting. I'm sorry. What was I gonna say? Oh no, I used this piece of gear today, and you know, I got it patched in yesterday to the patch bay, and then I used it today on the guitars, and bro, I'm like, that's impressive, man. Basically, I was kind of waiting for a couple more people to get up in here, but basically what I got is here, I'll show it to you. I got the Clark Technic KT or 76 KT. Try to get it. I don't use auto zoom, auto focus on my camera. I don't like it. So I got to put it where y'all can see it. It's the Clark Technic 76 KT. It's girthy, man. I mean, it's got some, you know, it feels good. You know, structure-wise, it feels good. It's not like plasticky. The knobs are like tight, and you know, the buttons, you know, it feels like an 1176. I do have an 1176. I got to put this down. I don't want it to fall. Ugh, sorry. I do have an original 70. Mine is the 21176, which just means there's two of them in the rack in the space. It's the same circuits, it's the same wiring, everything's the same. It's just there's two of them in one case. So it's got the same controls, the same knobs, the same everything. So my plan is to my plan is to do a shootout with the original 1176 hardware, the 76 KT, the Clark Technic, and the software version of it. Maybe a couple of different softwares, because I know Waves makes one, UAD makes, everybody makes an 1176 clone software version, plug-in. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do, man. We're gonna do a shootout with those. I'm gonna try to get that done by Wednesday. We'll see, man. We'll see. We'll see. Tomorrow is Saturday. Of course, today's Friday because it's Friday Night Live. But we'll see if if I've got time to do that tomorrow. I'm gonna try to do it tomorrow. Okay. We do have we got a big session on Sunday with drums. I got another session on Tuesday with drums. This is crazy, man. Monday I got some stuff to do on Monday, so I'm gonna try not to. It's just like it's never ending, man. It just never stops. You know what I'm saying? Anybody got any questions? Comments? Anyway, like I was saying earlier, man, I used the 76 KT on the guitars today. Bro, I was really impressed with the results of that. I'm a big fan of printing my sounds. If I'm going to use an EQ, I'm going to use an EQ. If I'm going to use a compressor, I'm going to use a compressor. And I'm going to print that shit because I'm confident that's the sound I want. I'm not scared of it at all. I'm not afraid of printing my sounds because I know that's what I want. Especially in this scenario, because this is kind of the scratch guitars, we're going to be redoing them. This is just for the drummer and the bass player to be able to play to. So and still, even when I track real guitars, I do run through a compressor. I normally use the LA4. We've got some vintage LA Uri or Uri, depending on where you're from. The LA4s, which are they're actually predecessors to the LA2, the LA2A. So, but I like to use those on guitars because they're really harsh, But dude, I'm telling you, man, this 76 KT, go look it up, man. Go look it up at Sweetwater. See how much that stuff costs. And you'll see that, man, when I do the shootout, if I get any kind of result that's even close to an original 1176, bro, I mean, y'all should go buy two. That's what I'm saying, man, because the price, oh my God, the price is crazy. That dude's texting me right now, man, the artist. He said, what does he say? Yeah. All right. So yeah, we're gonna be doing drums on Tuesday, looks like, which is cool. We did drums, I think not this week, but last week, and I filmed the whole session. 2 cameras, three cameras actually. So it ought to be cool. I'm gonna cut that up and put it together. We filmed it more for the artist to have some BTS. Some behind the scenes stuff for when he does his music videos or whatever. But that's the reason that I had the cameras up. But I could throw some out there. The sounds came out awesome. I'm gonna try to recreate that on the session that I got for Sunday this week. But pretty cool. But I'm kind of excited about the new 76 KT. I'm definitely gonna be using that on some drums this weekend, Sunday. So I'm excited about it. But man, I mean, dude, I'm not the type that has to have brand name stuff, bro. I mean, if I buy something and it works, I ain't mad. It's like I'm gonna be doing another video about this too. I don't know why I like to polarize people and piss people off, but I'm gonna be doing another video shortly where I'm because I saw another dude today talking about how you can only he only uses like Waves plugins, and he only uses this whatever plugin, you know what I mean? Oh, I only use this brand and this. Bro, there's nothing wrong with the stock plugins that comes with your DAW, honestly. And I don't know if y'all saw the tweet I threw out. I don't know if I had the picture. Oh, maybe I do have the picture in here. Let me see if I can show it. I'm gonna go look real quick. But there's a picture that I took. I actually took a screenshot of somebody was doing some stuff on YouTube, and I actually took a screenshot of it. Let me see if it's on here. Yeah. Let me just throw this in here real quick. I'm gonna throw this in here real quick just so y'all can see it. This is somebody's master fader. See if I could. I didn't want to do that, but let me go see if I could zoom in on it. Dude, this is somebody's master fader. Look at that. They got every insert filled up. How many EQs do they have? Dude, I mean, seriously? Bruh, if you got to have that many plugins on your master fader when you're mixing, that's just the mix. That's not it. That's not even a mastering session, bro. That's just the mix. But if you got to have that many plugins on your master fader, bro, you need to go ask for a refund from your school. First of all, go get a refund. Man, I'm going to be mad, but I'm going to be mean with you. You show that to me, and I'm going to be mean with you. I'm sorry. You can't do that, man. Don't. That's just, I'm not trying to offend anybody. I don't really care. But when you got that much that's just the master fader. You should have seen the rest of this session, man. I mean, pretty much every track had that on there. That kind of stuff. Man, 3 different reverbs on one, and inserted reverbs on a vocal. What? 3? Bruh, I mean, come on. You're giving yourself more work to do, first of all. You know? You're making your mix take way longer than it should. I'm just saying. Ooh, coffee. But, yeah, we could talk about that on another day. But, yeah, that's, that's fun, man. We could talk about that right now if y'all want. Man. Yeah, let's talk. I mean, what kind of plugins do you put on your master fader? Bro, you know what I put on my master fader? I use the God particle, but I turn it down. I don't add any volume to my God particle. I just like what the God particle adds, the little spatial movement to it. You know what I mean? Like a saturation. You know, I just put it on there. I turn it down lightly. I turn it down so it's the same volume as though it's not there. It's the same level. But I do remove that before I send my track off to the mastering engineer. I take it off. It's just so I feel. So for me, it feels better while I'm mixing. That's all. So, Joe keeps trying to send y'all over to the studio. I do have something for you today, man. And since there's nobody here, I'll go ahead and share with you. I think it's this one. I'm gonna press a button and see if it's the right one. Well, first of all, I think I'm gonna go. I gotta check because I don't want to give the wrong thing out because that's weird. I think it might be this one. No, it's not. See, good thing I didn't press that button because that ain't the right one. This is the right one. So here, I'll press the right button. Y'all ready? Dude, the membership. I lowered the price. the membership was $20, $19.97. I lowered it to $7. Just for you. So here, go grab hold to it. I put it in the link. I put it in the chat. There's the learn. I just spelled it wrong too. Look at that, bruh. Let me go fix that real quick. This is why I was in a hurry. I was trying to do it like right before I went live. There you go. So now it's fixed. Let me put it in there one more time in case y'all want to see it in the replay. LearnProRecording.com/membership1. Go grab that, man. Whoo. Yeah, this is today's been long and tiresome, man. And it's Friday. Mama says she bought a bottle of red, so we'll see what happens when we get to the house, you know. So any questions, comments, or concerns? I had a whole week of training as well. The software that I'm using right now to do all this cool stuff by putting my name up, which I didn't do. Put my name up there, things like that. The software that runs this, my streaming software. I did a little bit of training on that this week. Not that I was being trained but I was the trainer, sort of. I'm an ambassador for the company that does this. They don't pay me, but I get to teach. I teach mostly the audio side of that stuff. Pretty cool. And this other thing that I use, the Stream Deck. I don't know if you guys have discovered the Stream Deck for. It's basically a row of buttons that I can make into macros, and I could press buttons and do stuff like I throw my email up there. I just press the button and that shows up. I made that, and that's why it does that, and then it automatically goes away. I don't press another button, and it goes away. Watch, there you go. See, but no, that's the Stream Deck I found is invaluable with production, with recording. I got another one, and I point that way because it's in right on the other side of that wall is another studio. That's our big studio over there. This is the podcast studio, or the writing room, if you want to call it that. That way is the Studio B. That way is the Studio A. So Studio A is bigger. Studio B is smaller. Studio B is about the same size as this room, but it's got a booth attached. So there's that. For those of you that have not been here, you can go to esaudio.com. I mean, I think Joe threw that up there, did she? I think she did. Yes. Here. You can go there. Visit esaudio.com for pics and news, and go look at the pictures of the studios. In case you guys care about that. Go look at all the gear we got, man. We got some gear. And if we're going to talk about it today, but nobody wants to come hang out. Looks like it's just me and Joe hanging out today, I guess. Anyway, couple more minutes, we'll get up out of here. I know I don't like to keep y'all too long on a Friday. I know y'all got other stuff to do. Well, I did push it back a little bit today because of the session. So we normally do it about 6:15, but I had to push back to 7 today. Hopefully y'all don't mind, and hopefully it didn't bother you too much. In case in case I'm catching you right during supper or whatever, Oh man, we did another session this week, which was pretty cool. Speaking of supper, the guy asked there's this one client that we work with all the time, and he always says, he'll text me or he'll call me, go, "Hey man, got an idea. Can I get in today?" And I'm like, yeah, okay. So the other day he called or texted and he said, "Hey, can I get in? I got an idea. I want to work on a song." And I was like, yeah, right after supper. And he was like, "Bro, I love that you called that supper. Nobody calls it supper. Everybody says it's dinner." I said, "No, bro, it's supper." It's always supper, man. But he thought that was funny. Anyway, we did a song with this guy. Comes in, I think it was a 4-hour session. But the guy came in with an idea for a song. He didn't even have all the lyrics written. He had a melody in his mind. He had some chord changes that he wanted to do. And we ended up with a full song, man, with drums, bass, guitars. We had an electric guitar, an acoustic guitar, vocals, background vocals in a 4-hour session. And he like released it the next morning. It's already on Spotify. Bro, I mean, that's the way. Oh, yeah, I am on LinkedIn today. Hi, LinkedIn. I'm back. Y'all thought you got rid of me. I figured it out. But anyway, the only thing from LinkedIn is if you do a comment, I can't see it where I'm at. Joe can see it because she might be watching on LinkedIn. But I can't see it because I don't monitor LinkedIn. Maybe I should monitor the LinkedIn instead of the YouTube. Yeah, I can't see comments if I got anybody live on LinkedIn leaving me messages or chatting. So sorry about that, LinkedIn. We try to get it linked, but it don't work. So anyway, that was cool with that guy getting that song done in a 4-hour session, man. And it's a good song. That's one of the coolest parts, is that it's a pretty cool song. So I liked it. Well, it makes those sessions go a lot quicker, man. If you're having fun and you're liking the song and it's a good song, and I mean, dude, if you got to work on some shit that you're not happy with, or you just don't like it, it's gonna be the longest session ever. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, and listen, we could talk about this on another day, but maybe when we got more people in. But yeah, I'll save that for another day. I was gonna go off on something else, but we only got a couple minutes left. I'll save it for next week. Maybe I'll make that next week's live. And promote it a little bit better. Maybe that. Yeah, but no, I'll touch on it, but you need as a audio engineer or a music producer or a studio like such as we are, let's say you're a producer, right? And a potential client reaches out to you and says, "Hey man, um what kind of stuff do you specialize in? What kind of music do you specialize? What do you like working with? What's your specialty?" And if you just say, "Oh man, I like to work on everything." That guy, you just lost a client, bro. That client don't want to come to you because you just said, "Oh, I do everything." No, that client wants to come to you because you specialize in hip hop or you specialize in indie rock. That's why that client comes to you. I mean, the reason that clients come here is because we do drums. We're kind of known as a drum studio in this town, and this town's not tiny. Yeah, we're in Los Angeles, and people know us as a drum studio because our drums, bro. I don't know what actually happens in there, but the drums in there just sound massive. They sound amazing. It's got something to do with the shape of the room and the materials that's on the walls and the diffusion and the absorption, and it's crazy. It's kind of crazy. But yeah, we specialize in drums in that room. And drums, full bands, including drums. But anything that has to do with drums, bro, that's your room right there. So if somebody calls you or somebody reaches out to you and says, "Hey, what do you specialize in?" Tell them what you specialize in. "Oh yeah, I specialize in mariachi music, man." If somebody specializes in mariachi and I'm trying to do a rock band, that studio might not be for me. I appreciate you. I appreciate what you do, but yeah, don't just say everything. And if that person says, if I ask, "What do you specialize in?" and they say, "Oh, everything. I do everything." I want a specialty. I'm looking for somebody that's got the thing that I'm looking for. So there you go. I mean, if you look around your town, or you look around where you're at, or you look around in my town in Los Angeles, you know who's special and who's not. Like Sunset Sound is awesome for vocals and for guitars because of their reverb stuff. The Village, Capital A is known for doing orchestra stuff. They're huge and they're known for that. So hey, it's the specialty. I mean, if a hip hop artist ain't gonna go to Capitol and use the big room, if that's all that's all they got, they'd be lonely in that big ass room. So I'm just saying. Oh yeah, I know, Joe. Yep, already talked about that. So it's almost time for us to depart. Sadly, but truly, it's almost time for us to go. Hopefully, if you're watching the replay, reach out. If you got any questions, info@learnprorecording.com. I'll throw in the chat one more time. Actually, it's sitting right there, man. And Joe says, if that other thing goes away, Joe said we're number one in Glendale. Yeah, we're technically located in Glendale, so we're actually number one in the whole city of Glendale. That's pretty cool. If you do a search for studios in Glendale, we show up right at the top, which is awesome. And it has to do with a lot of the SEO and the rankings on all the social media stuff and all that. We talk about that on another day, and how to get you ranking higher for free without actually paying for it. Yeah, you can go pay for it. You can go pay for sponsored ads, but I think when somebody sees that it's sponsored, they know that you paid for it. So maybe try to do it organically. Makes more sense. It's cheaper for you. So there you go. We could talk about that another day. Maybe what we could do, because Joe knows a lot about that stuff. Maybe we could bring Joe on as a guest and she could talk about it. You know what I'm saying? So she could tell us how she does it. Give some of her wisdom to you for free, so you can understand how to rank higher in a search, in a Google search. Boom. All right. 7:30 Friday night. Let's get up out of here. Hey, I've had fun, man. It's been a lot of fun hanging out. I'm gonna go eat some supper. I'm trying to do the coffee again, but I think it's time to eat something. Anyway, we'll see you guys Monday. What do we got coming? Let me tell you what we got coming up on Monday. Let me go look at my calendar. Hang on. I'll go look at my list. Monday, what do we got coming up on Monday? We're gonna be talking about yes, good video coming up on Monday. Now, you know, Mondays we talk about business, right? Um, Monday, we're going to be talking about the importance of insurance for you as an engineer, music producer, especially as a studio owner. Even a home studio, you got to have insurance. You got to cover yourself. Okay. So that's Monday. Tuesday, we normally do shorts and reels. We'll probably take a little bit of maybe this video, a little bit of the insurance video, and throw it out on there. I don't think I have a schedule. No, that one's already been done. Actually, that one's already been done. I could take that one off of there. Yeah, I don't really have anything on the list, so maybe I'll just take some of the insurance thing, because that's going to be important. Wednesdays, we normally do gear review, so I'm going to try to get the 76 KT review done by then on my no, that's next week. So yeah, I'm going to try to get that done this week. I'll try to get that done. So Wednesday, look for I'm not going to promise, but Wednesday, look for the gear review about the 76 KT, the Universal Audio 1176 hardware, and then also some software. We're going to ABC them and see which one we like best. Okay. Thursday is usually tech advice. Thursday, we're going to be talking about, Thursday's video is going to be cool. We're going to be talking about how you can get a big guitar sound out of a tiny amplifier. I'm going to show you that. It's going to look funny because the microphone's bigger than the actual amp, but it's going to be cool. I think you'll like it. And then, of course, next Friday, we'll be live again. Probably regular time, 6:15. Unless we might need to make these earlier, huh? I don't know. Once you guys let me know. Let me know in the comments. Shoot me an email. Let me know what you think. What's a better time on a Friday to do these lives, man, where we come hang out and just talk studio stuff, man? I mean, I'd love to talk to you about your stuff. You could chat. You could let me know. We are live. This is absolutely live. It says so right there on the little thing. You know, the little thing there I could turn off and turn back on with a button because I got a stream deck. We're going to be talking about that too. So let's get up out of here. I got to go reply to the drummer. Then let him know we're going to schedule a drum session on Tuesday. So I'll try to get some more pictures and stuff like that for the setup so I can share with y'all. Anyway, good hanging out. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for all your help, Joe. Appreciate you as always. We'll see you in a little while. And not you. I'm talking to Joe. We'll see y'all next time. I'll see you Monday. Have a great weekend, man. And let me play you out. I got a button. It says outro. Let me play you out. We'll see you next time. Donny B, I'm out. Peace. Press that button.